Hello, I'm Steve Maskery and welcome to Mission Direct in Zambia. I'm here in Chamba Valley near Lusaka and it is absolutely beautiful. It's lovely. We have nice houses to live in. We have hot and cold running water. Well, hot or cold actually. Not both at the same time, but still one can't have everything. There we go. And the natives are friendly. Well, most of them. But what is it like the other side of this door? But right outside the compound, the streets are strewn with litter and raw sewage. I'm back in the safety of the compound, but just stepping through that door is scary enough. And if I were to go another 100 yards that way, I'd be amongst people who live in the most dismal poverty that you can imagine. We can't go and film there, not without a minder. And it's very difficult to describe what it's like seeing the raw sewage in the streets and piles of rotting food covered in flies that is for sale to the people who live there. It was truly awful. This is by no means the worst poverty that we saw, but at least we could get permission to film here. These chaotic scenes were not helped by the fact that today 150 children who do not normally go to school turned up because they knew that food was available. Not all these children are starving, but for many this is the only food they will have today. They didn't necessarily eat yesterday, and they may not eat again tomorrow. There is widespread malnutrition, and HIV is running at about 17%, and treatment for HIV, even when it is available, is not very effective if the patient is malnourished too. And these are some of the luckier ones. But it's not all doom and gloom. Local people are doing as much as they can to improve their lot with the limited resources that they have available. These guys are building a septic tank. It's about 36, 37 degrees here today. That must be very hot work. And there is a big push for education too.
Hi, I'm Granis Kavondo Kasabla, and I'm the one who started Kiine School, which has now grown from being a class in the garage. Now it is a big school up to grade 7, and we are seeing new structures coming in for the school.
And the school started with 5 children, and then by year 1999, the school had grown to 220. And this couple came to the end of their contract with the evangelical church in Zambia, and they didn't feel that it would be right for them to end the ministry by way of closing the school because they were moving out of the premises. When the evangelical church in Zambia decided that we would take over the school and continue providing the services to the community, we thought that we would redirect this ministry to the children that are vulnerable, meaning that we would want to provide education to the children that do not have the privilege to be in school. And so because of that aspect of our vision, we decided to enroll a number of vulnerable children into the school. Currently the school has 124 children, which we consider not to be enough, but because of the small facility that we have right now, we can't increase the enrollment to more than that. But our vision is to extend the school so that we can accommodate at least not less than 1,000 vulnerable children to whom we'll be able to provide good education coupled with Christian values, so that we develop these children into good citizens of the country.
Well, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, first day at work, we're all dressed up for work. The sun's not yet high, clear blue sky, fantastic temperature. Let's go and build a school. My work here is just a drop in the ocean, but it's my drop, and I'm part of a small team, and our small team is part of a much bigger team that's been coming out here in stages all through the summer. And there are other charities working here as well, from Holland and from Switzerland. Between us, we're making a real difference, child by child, family by family, community by community. Now, whatever your views are about the church, or Christianity, or religion in general, even a hardened old skeptic like me has to acknowledge that here in Zambia it is the church that is delivering, because the state authorities are overwhelmed with the size of the problem. It is the church that feeds the hungry. It is the church that gives healthcare to the sick, and it is the church that is providing schooling for the uneducated. This is a hand up, not a handout. When this project is complete, 1,000 local children will have the chance of a proper education in modern, purpose-built premises. Is it possible that the Zambian leaders of tomorrow come from this school behind me today? Well, an education will obviously help, but it's not going to happen without the continued determination of Cosmas and his team, and it's not going to happen without money. If you'd like to help, you can raise funds, donate money, or you can sponsor a child's education here. Or you can come on a 2-week trip and get your hands dirty. So come on, what are you waiting for? Don't just sit there, pick up the phone and call Mission Direct. You'll have a fantastic time, you will see things that'll break your heart, but you will meet some wonderful people and you'll remember it for the rest of your life. And you never know, you might, just might, change someone else's life along the way. And the holiday at the end's not bad either.